Ugh. How the hell have I ended up here at a World Cup downhill track on my cross-country bike? Whoa. Well, everybody keeps saying how capable modern-day XC bikes are, so I thought what better place to put that to the test than Ligier World Cup track. Is this a stupid idea? Well, having seen what happened here at the World Cup last weekend, I'm starting to think it might be.
Oh, Jackson Goldstone goes down! Jens Hoffman, but goes down! He's in the first place by a tenth of a second! 2.4 seconds faster!
Ligier is one of the world's most iconic mountain biking destinations, with a rich history in downhill. There have been World Cups held in this area for almost 30 years, with greats of the sport like Nico Vuyes, Steve Peat and Loic Bruni claiming wins here. Those wins are celebrated hard too, with Ligier becoming synonymous with crowd invasions, especially if there's a French winner. Well, they had full-on downhill bikes underneath them. Today, I'm going to be taking it on my XC bike. While this bike is proven for XC World Cups, I'm not quite sure I've picked the right bike for a downhill World Cup. So have I got any downhill racing experience? Well, no, I haven't. I've raced XC for the last 10 years, and before starting at GMBN, I hadn't even owned a bike over 120 mil of travel. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing up here. So we've just reached the top of the downhill track. We're just at the start hut, and I'll be honest with you guys, I've never even worn or owned a full face helmet in my life. Rich has kindly lent me his Bluegrass Legit Carbon, so I guess I'm covered in case I need it. I'm hoping I'm not going to need it. Walking up the track, you definitely realise that TV cameras don't do it justice at all. We're literally here 2 days after they raced, and it's super rutted still. It's like 10-inch deep ruts, really wet, super steep straight out the gate. So yeah, I think I'm going to have my work cut out. Oh God, it's feeling pretty real now. Seemed like a really good idea when we were back in Bath at our office, but there's no better way of putting it, but I'm in myself now. So yeah, guess I've just got to get into it really. There's nothing left to do. Okay, here we go. These first few corners, they look really tame, but the ruts are rock hard, so there's just no giving them. I'm definitely not going to do this road gap, so scrub off a bit of speed. Get into the flower section now. Oh my God, that's wet. It's so off camber. Whoa! God, even this bit is scary. I'm going to cheat a bit and go on the grass section. It's okay. Got a quick road crossing here again. Whoa! Okay, I don't think I can do that. So I've just rode the first top section. I can't believe how bloody slippery it is. Like the camber on that grass bit was so wet, and the camber's like 45 degrees. Right, dropping in after the road gap now. I'm gonna have to roll this because it's massive and can't see but the ground's soft. Oh my God, this is rotten to hell. Jesus, wet. These ruts are so deep. Oh my God. What the hell? The bike I'm going to be using today is the Canyon Lux World Cup, as rode by Mathieu van der Poel and Jenny Rissveds here at the Ligier Cross Country World Cup just a few days ago. While this is an absolute rocket ship for cross country, there's a few features on this bike that are going to make it a little bit more difficult to ride down the World Cup track. Take the inside, I reckon. Whoa, me. Most notably, it's only got 2 piston brakes with slightly smaller rotors, only 160 on the rear and 180mm up front, so my stopping power isn't going to be near enough what I need for this World Cup track. Oh, she's... Oh! That's off camber. Oh my God. Nearly went over the bars then. I've also only got 110mm of front fork travel and 100mm of rear suspension travel, so pretty much half of what a Canyon Sender downhill bike has. And also just the angles on this bike, so it's got a lot steeper head angle and other angles to make it climb really well, but not the sort of angles you want when pointing down a really steep downhill track. So I've definitely not chose the right bike for today's job. This is so slippery. So this bike is pretty much spec'd as I would race it on for cross country. The only things I have slightly changed is put some slightly grippier tyres on with the Mazda Trails, just because it's been really wet here the last few days in Leger. And I've put a slightly bigger platform pedal on with the Crank Brothers mallet. F***ing hell. Cross country bike, lapping it up. Bit of an open section. Ah. Been steep. Nice. It got a little bit spicy then. Just so wet, these routes. You get out of your depth very quickly on this bike. So yeah, that was like best case scenario, I think. Oh God, this is like the first bit that looks really quite spicy. Like off-camber shoot into it, and then I don't know if you can see, but there's zero netting on the corner. It's fallen off. So if I do what I did on that last corner and go over the top of it, looks like a pretty hefty drop. This bike, to be honest, has been so capable already, but it's like just how steep the head angle is. Means when you're on this really steep stuff, you just can't get over the back enough. There's just not enough rake, like on the head angle, but yeah, I reckon we'll give it a go, and hopefully I don't go over the side. Let's give it a shot. Oh, myself for this bit slightly. Bit of speed. Oh, a piece of cake on the XC bike. Oh my, oh. Jesus. I didn't have enough speed for that. Oh, this is really wet and fruity down here. It's opening up a bit now. I can imagine this is where you start to ride a bit faster on a downhill bike. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think gonna have to do a little bit of a different line down there. I've just stopped again because there's another bit of trail that is scaring me slightly. There's like a really deep rut, and then you have to suddenly pop out onto like an off-camber bit, which is really rooty, and you've got to try and hold the high line. I'm just scared the moment I hop off the drop, I'm just going to fall onto the low line, which looks like there's so little support. But yeah, I've got around the rut, it's just popping off, and we'll see if we can hold it. But it's so wet and slippy on this bottom section. It's like, to get any sort of grip, once you're in the rut, you just have to keep with it and commit. But yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. It's pretty tasty. When you watch these boys do it on TV, they just make it look so easy. I mean, I guess they are on downhill bikes as well, which helps. But yeah, I've been really impressed so far with how much we've got down, I guess. But yeah, we've still got a little bit of way to go, so we'll see how we get on. Here goes. Oh, hell. Oh my God, that puddle was so deep. Just grabbed my wheel. Like I just put both brakes on. Oh, I know that looks like the most ridiculous crash ever, and you're probably thinking, what the hell was he doing? But this bit of track is so soft. I mean, you look in there, it's literally about 6 inches deep. I came into it fairly fast. It was like I just grabbed a handful of front brake. It throwed me right forward on the bike. I hit this super slippery section of puddle and just blew both my feet off. And then, yeah, got away with sliding down on my belly down the hill. Canyon looks okay, so yeah, we'll carry on down, I reckon. Oh God, right, dropping in. This is so soft, this. Oh, what am I doing? TV just does not do this justice at all. Don't even know if there's much track left here. Oh my God. Looks like there's some. Whoa. I think, given how wet this bit is and the tyres I'm on, I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, walk this section. I'm like on Strictly Come Dancing here. Rich is back at the spa back at the hotel with his feet up. We're halfway down a flipping muddy, wet mountain. Oh God, on an XC bike. Yeah, let's get to the bottom, eh? Oh, there's a rut. Oh, flipping heck. Oh my days. Oh my God. There we have it, folks. Can you ride a World Cup downhill track on an XC bike? I guess you sort of can. I think if the weather conditions were more favourable, we pretty much would have rode the whole track by these big jumps, and even with it as boggy as it was today, we pretty much rode all of it. In my eyes, it was a win just getting it down without writing myself off. We had 3 crashes, 2 of them actually walking back up the track. This is standard 9 to 5, is it? Only one of them going downhill, so I'm really happy to make it down in one piece. But yeah, if you've enjoyed watching the video, please leave us a like, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!